When trying to get coochie or even trying to buy it, when it goes wrong, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chris Thorne Show. What's going on, everybody? It's your man, Chris Thorne. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a story. I've been meaning to tell this story, but just haven't had the chance to do it. But I got a chance now to tell you this story. And it happens in my hometown. And I'm not laughing at the situation, but I'm kind of somewhat laughing at it because it kind of reminded me of me when I was young and I was doing this. But before I get into it, I want y'all to listen to this, and I'll take it from there.
Here tonight, the man accused in this scheme is still here in jail. The police say the man he targeted thought he was just going on a date. Through the pouring rain, the yellow tape outside this orange-bound liquor store off Park Avenue is the evidence left behind of a violent night. Tonight, she has a mugshot, but a 43-year-old man told police he picked up Kelvinisha McWright for a date Sunday night. The two stopped at the liquor store, but it was closed. But the unsuspecting man quickly learned this stop wasn't about getting a drink. It was a setup. As the victim started to pull away, another man, now identified as Krishawn Woods, came up to the car holding a gun. The man tried to get away, but says McWright, who he knew as Nisha, grabbed the steering wheel, sending the car crashing into the barriers outside the building. In the process, the car also hit Woods. In the chaos, the victim says McWright was then able to get Woods' gun, hold him at gunpoint, taking his wallet containing various cards and cash, and 2 cell phones. His car damaged, the victim was able to run and get help, while Woods and McWright drove away in a getaway car. A few days later, police tried tracking down Woods and McWright at a stop-off race in South Memphis. McWright was arrested, but Woods, he was able to get away. Officers weren't giving up, though. A little later in the day, they found Woods at a home in Orange Mound, where he was finally arrested. And Stephanie Gregg, tonight, Woods' bond is set at $100,000. McWright's, hers so far has not yet been set. We'll keep you posted. We're live downtown tonight. Shay Arthur, WREG News Channel 3.
Did you know that right now over 70 million...
All right. First of all, let me say this right here. First of all, I'm glad that the man is okay. He didn't lose his life, but things could have ended worse. So whoever this guy is, I'm glad that he's okay. All right, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of this situation. Memphis, ratchet. You know, it is what it is. Has always been ratchet. I don't know. I'm an 80s baby, so I don't know if it's always been ratchet or not. I can't just really say. But now, I'm going to tell you what I'm laughing at, or what I was laughing at. First of all, I was laughing because that title just came to my head. That's why I was laughing at, first of all. Second of all, again, this reminded me of me in the 90s when I used to fuck around on these chat lines and dating sites and shit like that. It reminded me of me. Thankfully, I never had to deal with any of that shit about motherfuckers setting me up, this, that, and the third. Although it's a couple of times I felt like that I was getting set up, but it turned out to be a cool or a fair time. All right, it turned out to be that. Now, here's the deal. I did a show once. It's a long time ago. I may do a premiere on it and let everybody get their opinions on it. And surprisingly, somebody commented on their video. And the question I asked was, should online dating be banned? You know, with all the shit that we're hearing what's going on, including this story, should online dating be banned? Now, the dating site that I'm hearing that the most shit that's happening on is Plenty of Fish. That's where I'm hearing where the most shit happening at. These folks meet folks on Plenty of Fish, and they getting set up. And again, I say I'm surprised I'm surprised that Plenty of Fish is not shut down at all these stories that's being told, or less the stories getting to them what's going on. I don't know. But at the same time, these dating sites, even the chat lines, have a disclaimer. The disclaimer is when you go meet somebody, one of the disclaimers, if you choose to go meet somebody, meet in a well-lit area and meet in public. Let me say it again. Meet in a well-lit area or meet in public. Better to be safe than sorry. Okay? Better to be safe than sorry. Let me say that one more time for the knuckleheads who are like they don't understand this. Better to be safe than sorry. What the hell? Hold on, this damn thing finna do something. Hold on. You finna play something. Hold on, guys.
Did you know that right now over...
You'll go right back to sit there playing this damn thing. I didn't give you permission to play. You'll go right back to playing that damn ad or whatnot. But yeah, again, it's better to be safe than sorry. Now, me growing up my young years being a knucklehead, most of the people who I met off these damn things, before I have a car, I used to get on public transportation, go meet these motherfuckers at their house, or I would have some. They would come to my house again at that time when I didn't have a vehicle. And even the ones that came to my house, like I said, nobody never came and set me up. But again, we in a different era now, because back then, I think females was really what they was looking for. Some was on these things looking for relationships, and some were just on there looking for a weed buddy or a drinking buddy, which 9 times 10 probably lead to fucking. And you got some, they were just there trying to get a nut, just like a man was. And on these chat line things, back in my day, we used to have this thing called I've said this before, the Memphis party line or something like that. In my school days back then, we used to fuck around as though me and my homeboys, and you hear some girls, even talking about that damn thing. As a matter of fact, you used to run in some of your classmates on that damn thing, fucking around. And not only that, hell, you probably round up running into your damn teacher, cause that chat line literally had everybody on it, including their mama and daddy. I remember I ran into a female on one of them damn things. She said she was a teacher, and kind of find out she ran into one of her students' daddy. And, she was interested in talking to him, but, she was cautious or she was scared because she didn't want it to be a conflict of interest in her student, as well as it being his child. And I respect her for that, But unfortunately for me, I was just too young. I didn't have no advice to give her on that. I'm just like, hey, you grown, do what you feel is best, or how some people would do it back in the day. Because I don't know what the fuck they doing now. Or how some people do back in the day. You're going to come over, wait till my child is gone, or wait till my child is asleep. Then but most of them wait till the child is gone, send them out to grandma's or whatever, or to a sleep or whatever, wait till they gone. Then, we could do our thing, because of that conflict of interest, So, again, they had to worry about that back then. Here we are now in 2020. You have to be cautious in fucking with these sites. These sites, these party lines, and all that shit, because these chicks that went from wanting to smoke buddy to fucking to now fuck that. I'm gonna rob you. This is what they doing now, and I done heard a lot of stories about this, and it's happening to the guys. The guys thinking they finna go meet a female and do whatever the hell they finna go do, but when they get there, they are met with guys, with a guy or guys or niggas, so we like to say it, they met with them with guns in their face. And the crazy thing about this is some of these guys are married and try to go fuck off and be met with guns in their face. Now, here's the thing. What do you do after that? You're going to have to eventually come clean with your wife if that shit happens. I heard of a story where a married man got on the chat line, went to go meet somebody, got in the house, he was met around the corner with guns in his face. Took his car. I don't remember if the lady said they took his wallet or whatnot, but you get the gist of what happened. He got his shit taken. And I asked the lady, did he tell his wife? She said he couldn't tell her. He couldn't tell her that because they were going to fuck up his marriage, I guess. But here's my thing, though. How long can you hide something like that? You have to give an explanation of what happened to your car. All of a sudden, you got robbed. Where was you at? You got to explain all of that. And if it's a woman who sensed something suspicious, you best to believe she's going to investigate. And probably the same day with a man. If he senses something is suspect, he's going to go and investigate. And eventually, you're going to have to come clean. All right? All right? Now, so with this situation right here, this sound like Memphis. This sounds just like Memphis. And a matter of fact, I know exactly where that area at too. So, you know, he said he thought he was going to meet for a date. Well, we got different versions of dates now. She tell him, hey, go to the liquor store. See, look, let's just be real. This was about him. He was trying to find something, you know, and apparently the female must have him feeling she was looking for something too. That's the nut that I'm talking about. So when she said something about the liquor store, his mindset probably like, oh shit, it's going down. But not going down the way that he wanted. It went down with a robbery. Now, I don't remember how old they said this man is, but I'm finna read you this article. And I think they may finna say his age up in here. But, you know, the thing is with this, some people probably would say, because I want to say he may be 40 or something, well, I'm 40, I'm not sure, but I'm finna read it in a minute. But the thing with this is, some people probably say, I guess at some point, you too old to do this, to that. No, I don't think nobody's too old to date. I don't think nobody's too old to try anything. You know, I mean, you only live once. And that's your life, you know. I mean, you choose how you live it. Amen. I'm like this. And I heard people that got married off these damn things. So, you know, hey. But the percentage is low that somebody would get together and get married off these things. Amen. Amen. So, but again, like I said, you know, I hope this man is, I'm glad he's okay. I'm glad he's okay and it didn't turn out worse than what it was. And I'm glad that these assholes got caught. So this happened on March the 11th. It was first posted at 5:37. Then it was updated at 6:16. And it reads as follows. One man thought he was going on a date, but instead he became the victim of a robbery. The man accused in the scheme is still in jail. Police say he targeted the man who thought he was out on a date through the pouring rain. And that right there, you know, that's how you really know they was all about fucking, because when it pouring rain, you know, a lot of us folks don't like to get out in pouring rain. But when we're trying to get that sweet sensation, we'll go out in that rain. Probably go out in that sleet and snow too. In the pouring rain, yellow tape outside Orange Mountain Liquor Store off of Park Avenue was the evidence left behind of a violent night. Yep, he was 43 years old. A 43-year-old man told police he picked up Kelvinisha, what a name, McWright for a date Sunday night. The two stopped at the liquor store, but it was closed. The unsuspecting man quickly learned the stop wasn't about getting a drink, it was a setup. As the victim started to pull away, another man, now identified as Krishan Woods, came up to the car holding a gun. The man tried to get away, but said McWright, who he knew as Nisha, grabbed the steering wheel and sent the car crashing to the barriers outside the building. In the process, the car also hit Woods. See, his dumb ass tried to rob this man, and his dumb ass ended up getting hit. In the chaos, the victim said McWright was then able to get Woods' gun, hold him at gunpoint, and take his wallet, which contained various cards and cash and 2 cell phones. 2 cell phones. Well, that ain't nothing bad. You know, you got a lot of people with 2 cell phones. Hell, I got 2 cell phones. Though his car was damaged, the victim was able to run and get help while Woods and McWright drove off in a getaway car. A few days later, police tried tracking down Woods and McWright at a spot off Race Road in South Memphis. McWright was arrested, but Woods was able to get away, but officer wasn't giving up. A little later in the day, they found Woods at a home in Orange Mound where he was finally arrested. Woods' bond is $100,000. McWright's bond hasn't been set yet. Now that right there, I'm tripping out there because why her bond haven't been set yet? I'm tripping out there. They all automatically gave him $100,000 bond, but this woman bond has not been set yet. Where some probably happened now. It's been 5 days later. And I'm gonna see if I get an update on this story. Again, he was 43 years old, and like I said, in this situation, I mean, it is what it is, man. This man was looking to fuck, and apparently, wait a minute. Okay, I just thought about something. I may have gotten it wrong. I may have gotten this wrong. It might not have been off a dating site. I may have gotten this wrong. I may have gotten it wrong. It might not have been off a dating site, but then again, the way it's read, I think it is off a dating site. But however it is happen, still, I'm glad that the man is okay, and we just got to be careful with fuck with these folks. Do they say the age up in here? I don't see no ages up in here, but again, I'll try to look for an update a little later and see if they got the young lady age on here, and because I'm almost sure that she was young. And probably one of them young girls who like the bad boys, and set up there and set this man up. Amen. I'm gonna look in deeper to that, and if it wasn't on a date site, I recant what I said on this one. But it sounded like this was off a dating site. Seriously, he met off a dating site, and and this what happened. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. And I'm not laughing at him. This just reminded me of me, when I was fucking around with this shit, But again, glad he's okay. Thank you for listening. And as always, leave your comments and your thoughts about this story in the comments section. And tell me what you think about online dating. Should it be banned or not? I'm your man, Chris Thorns. Catch you next time. Peace.